This episode brought to you by the most awesome people that help me out on Patreon. Couldn't do it without you. If you'd like to help me bring more content like this to YouTube, consider signing up. Thanks. Alright everybody, so we have yet another package from TNT. Package number 2. This one has some interesting things in it as well. It's not quite as old as the other one, and it actually has an MRE in it. Ooh, and a lot of writing. Favorite of all time MRE, cool. Okay, so the product we're going to be trying to review today is this thing. What is it? It's got some kind of lush on the front of it. Just some drunk asshole just sloshing his beer about. He's got it all over his face. At least I think that's what that's supposed to be. I don't know. It's got some... Is that a wizard hat or a witch's hat? I don't know what this is exactly going on here. I thought they might have been like bar nuts or something like that, because this guy's, it looks like a beer, but there's little pieces of candy or something down here. Oh, Yaokin Maple Butter Fu Ramune. Let's see what that's all about. It does smell kind of like a buttery maple kind of thing. I'll take 2 of them here. Well, well, well. What do we have here? A tasty treat for the young ones? If you look at our little friend on the packaging, he seems pretty enamored with the product, and he doesn't seem to mind having it all over his face. I wonder if it's really maple butter he's into, or maybe maple butter is just the name of the new dancer down at the Meat Piston. So what kind of candy is this supposed to be? Well, it's apparently butterbeer, maple, and Ramune soda. Not really flavors I try to mix, and if I did mix them, I would make them into a soda or a caramel, but it looks like the choice of delivery today is going to be a tiny soft dinner mint. What an interesting combination of things to try to cram into a tiny little white tablet. Why do it at all? I don't know. You'd probably have to ask our friends over at Yaokin. Apparently the same people who bring us Umaibo, the delicious stick. Whoa, guess not. Can't get too much from a page like this. I have a little pet theory when it comes to these kind of flavors. And that is, there's a ton of spare crap lying around at shameless corporate headquarters, and they get a few chemists to throw some things together until they get a foodstuff that's marginally less than lethal. If the flavor isn't necessarily very definitive, well, they'll just settle on a combination of things. So far, the rule of thumb is, the more flavors means they're probably being more creative with their description of the product than the ingredients. Wow. Okay. They just dissolve in your mouth. I can see what they're going for here. I mean, I can see it. But there's just like a strong, like, contradiction going on here, if you ask me. So they want like a maple butter flavor or something, right? And they're halfway there. But this is also kind of a Ramune candy, right? And Ramune candy, it tastes almost citrusy. It's a very light, almost florally flavor. And those two are just here, butting heads, you know? If you're gonna go for like maple, kind of buttery flavor, you know, a toffee is going to be a much more obvious choice. But I gotta give them credit for what they're doing. Like they mashed together 2 things that really don't belong, and they kind of work, I guess. It's just if I want this flavor, I'm going to be going to a different style of candy. I don't know exactly why these things would be out there. It's kind of cool that they just dissolve in your mouth, like after a couple of seconds, but I don't know if that's really an appealing novelty to me. It's kind of weird. Kind of freaking me out. So yeah, I would give these things kind of like a 4 out of 10, I guess.
Now, you really do like it, don't you?
Yes, I really like it. What's in it?
Have some more and I'll tell you what's in it. I made it with my very own...
It's really not winning me over. There's a couple of subtle flavors where they just don't belong together. If you want to use sugar to make maple, pull it into a taffy or something. That'll be a much more convincing sort of texture and flavor to go together. It's very unimpressive. Not quite insulting, but I definitely wouldn't consider buying it again. Thanks again to all these amazing individuals who help bring you content like this. If you want to make my day and join the ranks, you'll get access to all the videos yet to be released on YouTube. Working on more rewards as we speak, hope you'll consider, and remember to join me over on Twitch. I'm there every day from 5 till midnight, except Tuesdays and Saturdays that we film and edit. See you there!